Why are people investing in real estate versus stocks? The choice is clear. I think real estate wins versus stocks. But yeah, so why are people investing in real estate versus stocks? We're going to break it down. But this is week 19, day number 2, session 2 of a 1-year-long tutorials and webinars and talks that we've been having here on YouTube. Week 19, we've been doing this for almost 20 weeks. We've gone through Christmas already and New Year's, etc., in real time, but you can watch these at any time that you want and just try to get started in real estate. This is a free behind the scenes course so that you have no excuse but start in real estate, whether you have a lot of money or whether you have little money. You can always partake in real estate. So even if you have $100 and you're trying to decide whether to put that into the stock market and you earn money on that $100 or put into real estate, I would say put into real estate. People are coming and flocking to real estate because it is the best investment out there. I don't care what anybody says. Maybe I am biased and maybe they will present you with better data than me, but nonetheless, most millionaires and billionaires preserve their wealth through real estate. So let's say you do have $100 and you wanted to put it into real estate. You can do that quite easily. I can help you do that. Maybe, contact me. There's a form below this video or an email address. You can fill it out and contact me and I can guide you how to place that $100. Obviously that's not a whole lot of money, but it kind of does teach you the principle that real estate is a fantastic investment. And you don't have to go and do that through a REIT, a real estate investment trust. That is kind of bananas to me, how people can say that is considered investing in real estate. That isn't. They're stocks, just like anything else, like Zillow. You're investing in Zillow. People think that you're investing in real estate. You're not. Look at their stock today. People lost a lot of money because of that. So real estate is secure, but you have to kind of be in charge of it. Don't just put it into a stock. You kind of are partnering with somebody like me to that has deals in the pipeline like we do. You see them. I make the calls here. You can go to any of my videos and kind of figure out that we are the real deal, and you see kind of like what we are doing behind the scenes, etc. And I have partners and friends and realtors and attorneys and small business owners that we partner with, and we get deals and we take them down and we buy residential, commercial land, etc. But you can take that $100 and say you can put it into, say, a tax lien, which is the highest of any type of lien in real estate that secures you better than anything else in real estate. Not that anything else like a mortgage is not secure. It is 100% secure, but tax lien just takes it into another level. So you take $100, put into a tax lien, and the county will pay you anywhere you go. Near where you are, you can find tax liens, and you can put that $100 into a tax lien so that you can and buy yourself a tax lien certificate that, for example, here in Florida, you get, up to 18% on that $100. So you just made $18 on your $100, and you cannot do that in the stock market. That is just impossible. Consequently, you take $100,000 or let's say $1 million, do the same thing, and you just got yourself. So out of 100,000, you get yourself $18,000. Out of $1 million, you get yourself, $180,000 quite easily. Plus, you get depreciation. If we get improvements, that's called forced appreciation. You get rent, you get tax write-offs. So you take that amount of money, put into real estate, and you get the tax benefits of real estate, which in my opinion, the tax code benefits more real estate investors than any other type of investor. But I digress. So you take that $100,000, put it into real estate, and you get the benefits, tax write-offs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that allows you to buy $100,000, allows you to buy a $500,000 home, because you can use the $100,000 as a down payment on a house. And now you own a $500,000 asset. And we can do that together. You can bring that money in. I can find the deal. We can do the deal. We split that deal, and we become partners in that deal. Or I have these properties. You don't want to go through a real estate agent. I have them. I'm talking to the sellers. You can just buy a property from us and put it inside your retirement account. I would prefer you do that. It lives in your retirement account, and let's say your retirement account has let's say $500,000. Hopefully it's got $1 million in it, and you're about to retire, let's say in the next 5 years or so. You're around 60 years old. You take that, hopefully more than $1 million, and you put that money and direct it into buying some of these properties that you see me calling here. And all of a sudden, before you know, that real estate can pay you and continue to contribute tax-free and earn money on that $1 million that you may have in that retirement account. So it's a lot better when you and I work together, so that there's enough deals to go around. However, people think that there's a ton of competition. I don't care if, the calls that I'm making, you end up buying that property inside your retirement account. That is fantastic. We work together at that capacity, and you can buy more and more deals that live inside your retirement account. It can be a self-directed IRA, it could be a 401k, it can be, any number of these accounts. You can send them to Uverse or UDirect. I'm sorry, UDirect. It's a custodian company that allows you to roll over your funds from your employer and put them into that account, and that account allows you to buy real estate. And so you can do that, or if you don't want to go through the headache of actually managing it or whatever, you can get a property management company. But you can alternatively partner with us, and we are continuously buying these investments. So you just kind of make passive income. So I would say passive real estate investing is probably more akin to buying stocks, because you don't have to do any work with either one of them. Passive real estate investing, you just earn money in your sleep. And so you want to do that, you just let me know, because, I'm out working, doing all the stuff. But if you're 60 years old and you don't want to be working like the way that we do, you just want to earn while you sleep, you could do that too. So there's so many different things you can do if you are investing in real estate versus the stock market. But the biggest one is leverage. $100,000 buys you a bigger asset, much bigger asset. And then that loan, it is your responsibility, but let's just say the tenant is paying for it. So, they pay your loan, so you don't have to worry about that money. And then so loans are not taxed. So that income, that money is free. You earn passive income. I mean, I can go on and on and on what real estate allows people to do. So now, if you want to go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to the channel, etc., and then go ahead and, most importantly, contact me using the form below. And so you can get access to some of these deals that we have. So you can add them to your portfolio inside your retirement account. That would be like the best thing that I can recommend. And it's a partnership. You watch our videos, you see the properties, you're already familiar with how we do business here, what we tell people, how we're thinking about the deals, we're analyzing the deals, the call, you know, before we make the call, we're analyzing the deal, then we go through the call, and then we do like another analysis after the call is over, you know, and then you're already familiar with that deal. So by the time you reach out to us, to me, then you're like, hey, I'm interested in that kind of deal. So then I know exactly what you're talking about, and we understand one another. And so we can say, hey, look, so how would you like to do this? And you can just say, you know what, I just want to buy it. Or you can just say, you know what, I think that property is fantastic. Go ahead and do it. How can I participate? And then we'll give you many different ways to participate. We can JV on the deal. You know, maybe you don't want to do any work. Maybe you want to do some of the work with it, and we can just kind of JV on it. So there are many, many different ways to skin the cat, as opposed to stocks. There's only one way to participate. You call your broker. You say, hey, buy me the stock, and then you're done. That's why I don't really like stocks. The broker takes the fees and all this kind of stuff. It's just it's one-sided. I think the people that broker this stuff are the ones that make the money, and the brokerage houses, you know, the ones that, you know, sell you these stocks. They're so powerful. They're the ones with the big buildings and stuff, you know. So I don't really trust that. But anyway, let's start calling here so I can get you some deals. You can do them with us. This is not just an informational video. This is like, hey, let's work together. Every video you'll notice is like, I invite you to work together. Let's work together. I give you a little bit of knowledge here, a little bit of a brief introduction to what we're doing. Then we get right to down and dirty and work. You can replicate this system on your own. All you got to do is go pull yourself a list of people who have potential pain, and then hire yourself a cold caller. And then you just make those calls, and then have them make the calls, and then you do the follow-up and the negotiations. So the rest of this video is going to cover how we negotiate with these sellers, and you will see that in action. Then we will analyze the deal and determine if we're going to cash flow that deal. So the way we analyze them is we take, you know, the comps approach. So are we going to comp the property and get the value of it based on recent sales, or are we going to comp the property based on the income? So we do both of those. Most people only do the recent sales comp analysis. That is a suicide mission right there. You don't do that. You want to know if you can generate cash flow. Cash flow first. We don't focus. Our business is not focused on flipping properties or wholesaling properties. We have done that, been there, done that. It's a rat race, you know. I no disrespect to any of my fellow wholesalers out there, but that is a rat race. Now the deals that we're not interested in, and the cash flow isn't as good or whatever, you know, we end up wholesaling them, and some we flip. So I'm not dodging that at all. You know, I'm not saying anything negative or against it. It's just that we focus on cash flowing the property first. That's our focus. Those are the types of properties that we are looking for. We're fishing for those deals, cash flowing properties. So I hope you get the point there. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these phone calls. See, now I'm calling people now that are in our customer service or customer relationship management software. And we put them in a section there where we consider these at some point to be dead. And so I'm just going through them to fish deals out, kind of like the MLS. I'm always digging and always panning for gold, you know, so always cooking, always trying to do something here. So let's see if we can get deals from this section here. Mm-hmm. And so I go to Zillow just to make sure that we aren't calling something that has been sold already. So let's check this out here. right quick. Nope, not sold. Okay. Sebastian is the name of the guy. Okay, so the pace of the video is going to slow down simply because I'm making these phone calls.
Please leave your message for 954.
This is the practice side. So I give you a little bit of theory at the beginning of each video, then I give you the implementation of it. I mean, you can't have anything better than that. Most videos give you theory, and then they give you, webinars to watch where, you can see them implementing, but then you have to go through them. Here, I give you the theory about what we're talking about. Then I show you how to do it. So this is what you got to do if you want to find the deals. You gotta make these phone calls, but you don't have to do that. Have me do it. I work for you. I work for you. I find the deals. We partner on the deals. It's a landline. Lehigh Acres. Not sold yet. No answer. Going to the next. And you can feel free to forward the video. But if I say something that you need to know, what I recommend is just sort of, if you have a list or something that you want to call, just kind of have me playing in the background. But or if you're doing something around the house or whatnot, I recommend that. Just have me playing, and then anytime somebody picks up, then come back and listen to that call. The point here is I want you to hear the calls. I want you to hear the negotiations, so I know they're long sessions, but they're worth it. This is how you learn. This is literally what you have to do. What I'm doing is what you have to do to get deals. Okay, this thing sold. Sold for, let's see here. How much? What? 6.2 million. I think they sold the park. Not bad.
I'm sorry, let me get your property address so I can touch bases with him to see if
Okay. So this sold, so let's just go to the next here. Okay. All right, let's see here. Cape Coral, Florida. Sold in 2021 for 19K. Okay. All right. This is Cross, Wisconsin. 128. So here's a potential deal right here. Property is 128,000. Potential rent is 1,200 a month. So that almost meets the 1% rule right there. 1% rule is you should take the rent times 1% of the value of the property. That's how much you should make, at least 1%. The higher the better. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3% of that as monthly rent, it will cash flow. Then you take on Zillow, you take the estimated refi payment. In this case, it's $922 a month. So that will be, if we refinance it, you will pay that. So you take 922 out of 1,200, which is the rent, and the remainder is your cash flow. So this property here at that retail value would cash flow. It would cash flow. So the trick here is getting it below the 128. So we have some equity, and then we can rent it out, minus the repairs, right? If there's any. So let's see if we can get a deal done here. Rob Henderson. See, that's why I don't want you to go anywhere, because I drop like some valuable things as we're making these phone calls, so you can get the mindset behind making the calls. Yeah, you can go and get a ton of education, but you need to see that education, that knowledge, that information being applied as things are happening. No two deals are the same. So because no two deals are the same, it's better to kind of show you how this is done as we do deals, and you get familiar with the way that information is applied to that deal, right? That is how you learn, because it teaches you how to think about things from the right perspective. So let's see here. So let's see. 90K, we offered 90K in the past. You rejected it. Okay. See if we can get a deal here.
The person you're calling isn't accepting messages right now.
Okay, no answer. On to the next. That's how it rolls. Lehigh Acres. Let's see here if it's sold. No. Potentially assessed at 5,600. Yes, hello. How's it going, Mr. Cubby? Is it Cubby? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, Kubi is correct.
Kubi is correct. Okay. All right. So, hey, you spoke to my assistant a while back about property there on Lehigh Acres, and I was just calling you back, see if you were still interested in moving forward.
No, in the moment we are not interested to sell, but thank you for calling.
Okay. Okay. Well, no problem. Did you have a good New Year's?
Yeah, you too?
Good. Okay. So, how about I follow up in a few months? Would that be okay?
Yeah, you can do it, no problem.
No problem. Okay, Mr. Kubi, you have a happy new year, okay?
You too.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Bye-bye now. Nice man. Not interested at the moment. Asked if we could touch base in a few months, and he said yes. Okay.
Thank you for calling the Cape Coral Pet Crematory. We are sorry that you were unable to reach us. At the moment, we are either with a client or not at our facility.
Sounds like non-profit some sort. Okay, let's go on to the next. Lehigh Acres right here. 4250 is the assessed. Alice.
Please leave your message for 516395098.
Nothing. Okay. Okay, so yes, hello, just touching base.
Sorry, they can't take the call right now. Thanks and goodbye.
Okay. No answer. Lehigh Acres. 6,000.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 239.
No answer again. Okay. Lehigh Acres again. Potential value 42 or assessed value 4,200.
Hello.
Yes, is this Eastman?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, Eastman? You spoke to my assistant. She asked me to give you a call back about your property there on Lehigh Acres. See if Yeah, your property on Lehigh Acres. Just trying to see if you were still interested in moving forward.
What property you talking?
273 Grant Boulevard.
What?
I think it's a vacant lot that you own there on Lehigh. Oh, hold up. Hung up. Didn't know what I was referring to. Okay, so next, Cape Coral.
Please leave your message for
Got Alex. Voicemail. No answer. It's Lehigh Acres again.
hello, it's Ricky. Leave me a brief message and I'll call you back. After two, please.
He said Ricky or something. I think he said Ricky. No answer. Okay. So let's come back to him later. Okay.
Hello, this is Ed. I'm sorry, Mr. Cole. If you have
Okay, no answer here. Norfolk.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 757.
No answer. Okay.
hello?
Yes, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? This is Ben.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, doing fantastic. Just enjoying the new year. How about yourself?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I was just following up there on your property in North Fort Myers, that vacant land. See if you still wanted to move forward.
I sold it.
Oh, no kidding. When did you sell it?
Well, that's probably been 6 or 8 months.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You know, I went on Zillow, and I saw it was for sale by owner. So I thought, you know, so probably the guy that you sold it to is probably trying to sell it now.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I thought that they were probably looking for a quick turnaround.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I
wish you luck, bud.
I appreciate it. Thank you, David, and have a happy new year. Okay.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. That happens a lot. The guy that bought it has it listed as his bar. Let's see, for 50K. Wow. Let's see, he sold it for sold for 20,000. Yeah. It's been sold a few times here. He said 6 months ago. I sold it for 20. Sold it for 20. Okay. Do that so I can see kind of like the prices, what they're selling for, etc. But with vacant land, we want to make sure that we build something, get a good deal so that it can be built on. Also listed for sale.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Let's see. Listed sale. See if it sells. Okay. I don't know what this is here. Yes, hello. This is Ben. I am just returning a call. You spoke to my assistant a while back about property you might have for sale, or you might be thinking about selling.
Me?
Yes. I have no information at all, so I don't have the address or your name.
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing for sale or nothing that you're thinking about selling?
No.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the call, and you have yourself a happy new year, okay?
You too.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Nothing for sale here. Okay, let's see.
Please leave your message for
Lehigh Acres. No answer. Okay. Okay. We haven't really gotten anybody here. But that's the name of the game. You do this daily, you'll get plenty of deals. You can go back to our other videos and you'll see that we get plenty of them. And that's what you got to do. You just got to have somebody that is always on the phones, always hammering those phones, making sure that you are getting deals. $6,000 for this piece of land, according to the county. Thomas. So yeah, you have to have somebody hammering the phones every single day, making sure
Please leave your
that there are
message or
follow-ups and appointments being kept, etc. And so that's what I do. That's what I got. Other people doing the other stuff, you know, but that's the main thing that I do. Is I make sure I'm on the phones. Everybody thinks I'm good at it, so I don't know. Maybe I am. No answer. Okay. Lehigh Acres. $6,000. $6,000 potentially for this piece of land here, according to the assessed value. But the rent in the area might be at $2,000 or higher. No answer. I don't have any info here in this next. No answer here. Let's see here. There's nothing here.
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Is not available.
Let's see.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Is not available.
Okay. Lehigh Acres here. Okay. Let's see if okay. Lehigh. This is picked up and hung up. Okay. Ryan. Okay.
Hey, this is Ryan. Leave me a message.
Yeah, and so that'll happen. You get a lot of people in your pipeline. This is not really cold calling. They've already shown interest and they don't answer. So then you have to go back into that cycle again.
Hello.
Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? My name is actually Ben.
Oh, Ben, how are you?
Doing fantastic, doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How was your New Year's?
Pretty good. Thank you.
Good to hear. Well, I was following up, about that property, Cape Coral, vacant land you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you still wanted to move forward with it.
What do you mean, sell it? What are you talking about?
Right. To sell it.
Well, I don't know. What type of price you have in mind?
Oh well, I hate to give you a price without really knowing what is going on, but I am not in the business of lowballing anybody. So I was just kind of thinking maybe you can tell me what you might have in mind.
Well, I have in mind you probably couldn't afford, so so I won't tell you. I want to know what you have in mind. So we won't waste each other's time.
Yeah. Well, let me kind of just I saw it here on I was doing a little bit of due diligence, and the county here has it assessed at $7,200. And I'm looking at other things around here, and so I see like 72, I see 8,000, I see so maybe that's the range you might be thinking.
Hardly. You're talking about $8,000 for. Last time I looked, it was selling for $35,000. Why would I sell it for 8?
Oh, 35,000. Okay. So that's kind of like what you're thinking.
No, that's what they were selling at late last year.
Mm-hmm.
October, November. I mean, talking about lowballing, that's kind of like.
Oh no. It was sure. What are you planning on doing with it? You want to build something on it?
I haven't decided yet.
Mm-hmm. You've had it for a while, though.
Yeah. My sister paid $85,000 for it back in 2003. So I doubt I'll sell it for even $30,000. To be honest with you.
You said you paid $80,000 for it?
Yeah, you can check the tax record. $85,000 you paid. 83. In those days, property in Cape Coral was going through the roof.
Wow.
I guess she got on top of the price. I mean, people buying these properties at $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 is a gift, in my opinion. I don't know. It all depends on supply and demand, right?
Yeah. Wow.
How did you get my name and number, by the way?
Well, my assistant did that. So I think that she just went on the public records, tax records, and yeah, and just got your name, and then did a quick Google search, and I think that she had sent you a text message. I'm not really sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but no, I'm not interested in giving it away if that's what you're thinking.
No. Listen, I'm gonna do a little bit of due diligence here, and we need to figure something out, because listen, you paid a lot of money for it, and I can understand how, you know, if somebody were to give you, you know, $2,000-3,000, you might even be insulted by that. You wouldn't do that. So I totally get that.
Yeah.
So can I give it some thought to see how we can angle this, and maybe give you a call back and see how we can get this deal done?
Yeah, I mean, you can always call me back. And I mean, you know what prices we paid for it as a family, and so I don't know. I mean, don't waste your time if you're gonna come and offer me 30,000, because I may say, hey, I mean, double or triple that. So I don't know. I'm just letting you know. Trying to be honest with you.
Yeah. So I'm making notes here. 5K. When did you pay the 85K? How long ago was that?
I think it was around now. Forget now. She paid 2005, 2008, that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
It was a while back, and then she sold it to me for nothing because the market tanked like crazy. So I basically took it off her hands. I gave her $2 for it, just I didn't feel like I was getting this for free. But you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really at the end of the day, it was a lot of money she put out for it, and she lost most of it because
who was she?
You know, we couldn't sell it at that price anyway.
Who are we talking about? Who is she?
Her name is Dahlia. She should be in a tax record. Dahlia, I think. Senator Gali was the last name.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway. Okay, I mean, I gotta go. So anyway, thanks for the call. Have a good one. Right?
No problem. We'll talk soon, okay?
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. So he buys it for a song from somebody, and then he's trying to sell it. He's like, oh, we paid. He contradicted himself. You know, people say in real estate, sellers are liars, you know? So I know he paid a lot more. So let me see what he paid here. See if I have access to. I'm going to go into a software here called batch leads or prop stream to kind of see what, see if I can have access here to check tax records and see what he paid. Okay, here we go. Dahlia, yeah, that's her. He paid $3,700 in 2010. And she paid $84,900,000. Wow. Back in 05. These guys never ever recovered, you know. This is when the big boom was going on, and now we're in the 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 and 4 boom of the market, right? And it never recovered. It never came back. So real estate doesn't always go up. So you do have to be careful. And here's a big lesson right here is $85,000 she paid. And still, you know, people, he paid only 3,700. You got a super deal. So, okay. So let's go back here. At first, he told me that he paid $87,000, $85,000. And then as I got more information from him, he said that he actually bought it from a lady who paid $85,000 and he only paid $3,700 for this property, so he wants 85 grand for the property. Period. So I'll just leave it as a dead lead. That's not good at all. Okay. Lehigh Acres. Let's see. Hello? Yeah, no answer. Lehigh Acres again. $4,000 assessed.
Please leave your message for 6.
Okay, no answer. All right. Cape Coral. Where is Cape Coral? Let's see. I live in Florida. Now.
Hi, Kurt.
Yes, hello, Kurt. How you doing? This is Ben. Oh, great, great. So I was just calling you back about that property we had chatted about before in Wilmington Parkway. See if you still wanted to move forward.
Well, I'm not in the picture right now. Wilmington rings me a bell because I have a couple of properties there for sale. But what did we talk about?
Well, the only thing is that you were interested in trying to sell it. This one is 847 Wilmington.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm really not right now. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. Are you still trying to sell it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And do you have a price in mind?
It's listed, but you know what? I need to call you back. Give me like 2 minutes.
Oh,
and
sure.
I'll tell you the price. And which one was it? Because I have 3 on Wilmington.
Yeah, it's 847. But give me a price for all of them. All of them.
807.
Yes.
Okay, I'll call you right back.
Okay. Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. He has 3 that he wants to sell and will call me back to tell me a price. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so that was a very good. We got 2 potential ones. Let's see what happens. You know, that's how you do it. You know, honestly, every week you'll find probably like 2 or 3 potential ones if you do this like daily, and you are persistent, and you take a long time, out of your day to do this 8 hours a day, which is what I do. I only upload about maybe 2 to 3 hours of my day onto YouTube. I can't upload 8 hours of content every day. It's too much. But I do about 2 hours a day that I upload. So continue to do these so that you can kind of see what we're doing. So you're just like a webcam in my office here in my home, so that you can kind of see what we do. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and contact me. Most important, more important than anything, give me a call. Let's do some deals together. See you next time.